Hello, hope you is blue. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with Portugal. So, as mentioned, all blue is the plan. But this time... Oh, hold on a second. New era, age of 20. Let's take this. That's a better rare. 264. I can almost work with that. I can't abdicate with Afonso for a couple years, but I may well abdicate for the... And they're expansionists. I was about to say I'm not too sure if they're going to be expansionists. It might be worth me keeping Afonso, but no, I'm dumping Afonso. Look at that, 6 dip. Sure, 1 less paper mana, but for 2 extra sword mana as well. Sign me up. When I can abdicate, I will. And oh yeah, Morocco's getting absolutely dominated by their previous subjects. And Tunis now has to get involved with Tafalol and the like. Because they decided to keep their alliance with Morocco. Well, that's going to work out well for them, isn't it? Not. So anyway, I've been considering whether or not I'm going to stop the coring on this to release later on. But I think the plan is to have it for myself, you know. I want it. I mean, sure, it would be land that I can give to someone else and integrate via dip points later, but it's land that I can own for myself sooner. So the trade-off is there. As for my gov cap, I am way under, so I will be statifying Toledo State at minimum. Even though ideally I do also want to statify Lower Andalusia. I mean, I know I've got 4 out of 5, but I'll get high end later in, say, a second Castilian War. I've got till 74 to wait on Spain. Not Spain, Castile, you know what I mean. I can also do a truce break. Castile is allied to Burgundy. Also, truce break right now would be pretty nightmarish on the aggressive expansion. As for Burgundy, we lost our royal marriage. I need to get that locked in. If I can. Because I still want to see if I can get the Burgundian inheritance. I doubt I would, but it's worth the shot, no? Worth a try, worth a shot. Let's go Atlantic South America. I want to keep on finding this. And I can take Tech 5. Excellent. I'll change unit types at peace. Or at like the end of the month or something. We'll see. But Granada is still Tech 3. 30 days have September, April, June and November. There's 30 days in May. Let's swap to the Gallagly infantry. Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid. Yeah. We're all good. We always have use for strategists. Military tech cost reduction. I'm all ears. And that's Granada done. I'll wait till this gets morale and then we'll launch it into Granada. Or rather the Granadan troops. And Tunis still isn't doing much to me. So... I could just ignore Tunis. I mean, they've got their own problems going on. They offer 350 ducats though. So it may be that I swoop in at some point just to take the money. How about... With 11 of my finest troops. How many troops does Tunis have right now? 13k. They're also tech below me. You know what? With 11,000, sorry, of my finest troops. The Pope has decided... Oh, the Castile of the Pope. Come on. The Papal Controller. Not quite what I was after. Also, just realised I want the siege general to be with the regular army. I will send the manpower army here instead of the merc army. Mostly because I do kind of want to try and conserve the free company. That's what I think I'll be sending to the Americas. And also because this army's already there, ready to go. Like this saw it first. So if I just siege down Tunis. Castile have gone for a crusade against Granada. Why thank you. That is kind of the definition of throwing salt at your enemies. If anything, Castile, you'd get Maria right now. Not a whole lot else though. But this exploration company right now has a lot to deal with early game. Granada is still Tech 3. Nice. I appreciate that. Wait a minute, did you tech up? Or are you just taking the battle out of desperation? You took a battle out of desperation. I hear ya. Then we'll take you on in Granada. But not with the regular manpower. I'll just stay in siege. And yeah, everybody else is all over Tunis, so I think I'm safe with my units now. Rio de Janeiro got a base tax, that's fine. I want Rio de Janeiro anyway, which is great. It's a centre of trade after all, and it is the real life capital of Brazil after all, for those who do not know. Well, I might come and pick up the Merc company as well, just to ensure that they don't actually manage to take me out in Tunis here. Because they might walk the units back. Yeah, they pieced out with everyone else. That could spell disaster. For them troops. I say could. Okay. Let's explore American East Coast. See? Not American East Coast coast. Not to be confused with each other. So let's get this on the go. If I let the Tunisians walk into Tunis while these free company are on this boat, it could actually lead to a stack wipe on my manpower army, and I do not want that. Because they wouldn't be able to retreat into the sea. They'd then have to break into somewhere within the zone of control of Kef, and then the Tunisians would walk along and stack wipe them. So let's not allow that to happen. Ooh, we're in Cape Verde. Marvellous. So now, colonise West Africa, complete. And look at that, that mission would have given me a replacement explorer if I didn't already have one myself from my privilege thing. Pay a little bit extra on the idea because I have a little bit of corruption. Nothing new. Let's send this to Bahia. So for the first couple, I will keep the colonist on the single province that it's on, but I will eventually path it out into two. Don't worry. It's all part of the plan. So for now, let's spy on one of the natives. It doesn't matter which one. They'll all give me their province. Fairly certain Tunis would peace out, but I now want money. They've incentivized me to want to take their monetary goods and services. And also the fact that it's 350 ducats is pretty hefty for this early game. Yeah, they're going for the siege on Fez. That's not happening. I will use a little bit of my free company manpower despite my previous statement. We'll take Tunis, put some at minus 40. I take all their money. I take some of their money. We'll see what happens. I'll take the diplomat off from auto relations. Let's get a little bit more of this controlled. And we'll go from there. And I'll also need to put my ships in here instead of here, because there'll be nowhere to blockade. There we go. So, more work on the explorers. Go. Again, don't worry. This is just a... It's a weirdly offhand, but it looks on hand, but it's not. It's an offhand exploration, so don't worry about it. We'll be getting there when we get there. Tunis will give me 200 ducats. Thank you. That pays for a few buildings. And now I can full annex Granada. Let's pull everybody in. Tunis no longer considers me a rival. Okay, you do you. It's because Tlemcen will be the rival instead. Which actually means... Oh, hold on. Tlemcen are allied to Castile here, aren't they? Mayhaps perchance I use them as a truce reset with Castile. I like the sound of that. Right, full annexation, money. This is why I wanted to get admin Tech 5 first before I did some expansion, so I could at least start to work on my ideas. And I'm glad that I've done it this way around. So now, what buildings can I make? Porto, Sevilla, Toledo can all have marketplaces. I can get behind that. And as mentioned, I want the free company to go over to Brazil. I'll need to colonize Bahia and somewhere else, and then I'll have 5 provinces, because each of the people in the nation with the federation with 2 Peninsula will each give me a province. Quick and easy expansion in Brazil, by that sense. Dominance of the clergy is kicking in. The thing is though, if I want to attack Brazil and take units over, that means I won't have units to keep here. So what I'm trying to say is, what should I do? Go for a humiliation on Tlemcen right now and a truce reset with Castile? Or do I just wait for the Castilian truce and then just have these guys in the war and humiliate them later? I think I kind of want to focus on the New World, not gonna lie right now. So I won't leave all my troops here in Iberia. We'll take the free company over. I also need to take a small detachment for El Dorito purposes. Or the free company is the El Dorito purposes. We'll see. I do know though that I need to increase my La Mancha gold. Start earning some money. As a result, very helpful. Don't worry, I'll be deving it more. I just wanted a couple clicks there. But then once I've got through exploration, I will dev it more. Or I can do some intermittent deving. So personally gained in 9 years, meaning that in 4 years time, Alfonso can go, and we'll put Frederic in. Fantastic. Burgundy, in the meantime, will no longer give me a royal marriage. That's a shame. Okay. is what it is. Let's put a diplomat back into neighbouring countries. I'm fine with that. And I still don't quite touch tips with Aragon. Also fine. Yeah, this free company on its own should be enough to deal with Potigara, Tapuia, etc. There's also the one in here. What's this? The edict can go because I've converted my provinces there. Marvellous. So now I just need to convert Upper Andalusia, which I could have concentrated to have made coring cheaper. Ah well, I'm fine without it. We're doing okay. I'll keep the development in them provinces. They'll be great later. And I'll want all of Iberia at minimum to be statified, I think. So Castile are now admin 5 and they've taken exploration ideas as a result. No less than expected. But they don't have any ideas and they'll need 2 to start colonising. So by the time 1574 wraps around, i.e. my truce with them, I should hopefully have enough of a power base elsewhere to be able to fight them before they do any real colonial pushings. And I can just take, you know, the islands here, take more of this along the coast here and maybe block them off. I'd also quite like Madrid early for El Escorial. But we'll see, it's all a process, isn't it? So, Tupiniquim, thank you for giving me the vault I need. Potigara and Tupinamba get involved, meaning that when I fight Tapuia, they're independent entirely. Crazy. So let's give you this general, because you can just siege. I think what I'll do though is I'll just go quickly siege down Potigara. It's not like there's anything else these guys can do against me, so my free company now can just go siege the other 2 and I'll piece them out independently. Then I'll go for the Tupiniquim. I do need to, very quickly while I'm here in Brazil, focus on the Minas Gerais area down here. So that I can get the missions for colonial Brazil done nice and early. That is what I'd like to do. So where did I put the fleet again? Back here. Do I use it for banging the forts? I don't think I need to. So I don't think I want to. Very simple. And then my main army here is actually going to do something I didn't do in the entire Mongol world conquest, or at least very little of, and that's drill. I think I drilled for the accumulative of a couple of months, more because the drill modifier itself is great, but not for actual professionalism. Was the reason behind it in that campaign. Oh wait a second, I've got a spare colonist because they took Bahia. Okay, I don't want to take Cape or Gold Coast yet while it's super aggressive, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the only problem with this, is that they can just stop my colonist. Let's send this to here as well. Excuse me? Mouse, please? Thank you. I'll also get it into Paraiba. Oh no, Pernambuco. Pernambuco is a centre of trade. Grab your centre of trades first. They'll probably walk into that and occupy that, but everything's okay. Here we go. Whole bunch of stuff, and my colony, despite being occupied, already has a new trade good. 400. I get 110 settlers a year. We are in 1460, right? Yeah, we're in the 60s. And yet, look at it. I know this is an all blue campaign, and I'll probably want to save the golden age for later. But I'm so tempted to proc it now. To be honest. If anything, I'll wait for Tech 7. So I can work on... probably expansion. I think I'll go exploration, expansion. Drop exploration later for quantity. Or diplomatic. An expansion, not sure if keeping or dropping. But it's something like that, I think. That's my current thoughts. I'd keep the exploration expansion policies for a while I'm doing the most of the exploration. Colonizing though, because of the reason why I went with this native repression policy is because I still want to do a hands-off exploration, but the plan is to take the other 50% of the... So I get 50% of the native assimilation off from this, and then the other 50% will come from the exploration expansion policy. There is a little bit of method to my madness in this part. It may not seem it, but I promise it. France's opinion of Portugal reduced. Okay, we'll just have to take it for now. And that's why I wanted another general. Let's make it you, and we'll give the Free Company the Conquistador. A, because it has siege, and B, because once I've finished this war, I can then use it to try and find El Dorado for me. So I need to grab a bit more morale, and then we'll push in. Anyway, I'm losing half a ducat a month because I've got 2 colonies on the go. Well, actually, it's not taking the current maintenance for... Yes, it is. It is included in Bahia, even though it's occupied. Good. So yeah, half a ducat a month while doing 2 colonies. I think I'm fine. Thanks for the province. We'll take Rio Grande. Good stuff. Or Rio Grande, sorry. Mission fulfilled. Go westward. Yeah, immediately give me the 2 innovativeness. Then what's this about Bahia? I'll lose dip power to stop the nation from doing its thing. And yeah, no less than expected, they're trying to siege back. They're trying to siege the province I'm occupying. Joke's on you. Because I can just remove that one. It's Bahia I'm actually interested in right now. Not Pernambuco quite as much. I'll take the autonomy there. I don't want to lose points. And Castile are no longer a great power. Well, what do you know? And look at that. Fez are just being an absolute bowler. Because I'm currently at war. They're counting as... doing stuff, which is great. They also have no focus. How about I put a focus on in the meantime? So yeah, we'll just drill with you. France, I want to initiate this marriage. Also, why do you hate me? What? Corrupt ambassador, that's right. Aggressive expansion a little bit. I need to fix my relations with France, is what the game's telling me. Before they drop me like a hot potato. And then what's this about? Naples likes me. Because that's an enemy of my enemy. We'll take it. I also don't need this spy network soon. So let's take this off the improved relations. I'll put this into Naples. We'll fix the Naples mission. Then I'll put it into France. Rather than do it automatically, I'll put it on automatic. I'll put it on manual for a bit. Don't worry about the colonists. They will sit in La Mancha for a bit. No. They'll sit in Ribatejo for a bit while this war's going on. It's a very quick revoke, and it could help with some dev. In the meantime, let's grab the North Atlantic Seas. Atlantic South America. Atlantic South America. And then we'll start doing some actual visibility on some provinces. Limerick now belongs to Clanricarde. Excellent. Good work. So England took it and then it revolted. Marvellous. -9 ducats a month because it's promoting settler growth. It counts as the colonists being used elsewhere. So I need to not be promoting settlement growth in River Tahoe then. Oopsie. Kind of forgot that it actually increases the cost from using it elsewhere. Let's curtail my current maintenances. And poor Fez here are going to get destroyed. That's fine. I'll wait in Malaga. They can walk into me, or they'll walk to Almeria, and then I'll fight them as they return in Granada. I don't mind. And now England going for Clanricarde. Sure. Do not worry, I will be de-sieging these provinces once I have dealt with Tupinamba. I'll deal with these as I come back through to then take out Tupiniquim. Ilias is a good province as well, if I recall. I mean, meh. Its development is otherwise decent to start with, but nothing special about it, I suppose. Okay, that's Tupinamba done. We'll take Belém. Thanks. And I can still walk through because I'm Conquistador. Another good reason why I swapped generals here. If not, I might have been landlocked. But as a Conquistador, you can go anywhere in the New World and it's not affected. Very helpful news. We've also got Leonese separatists to rise. Where do you think you're going? Relocating to Malaga. Why don't you just walk over by one, buddy? You can literally walk. You don't have to, you know, have a little teleporting thing. You can just walk there. I don't mind. I'll actively let you if you want. So anyway, let's explore the Caribbean Sea. Right, Rio Grande has been de-sieged, meaning that we'll start coring it again. Then I actually need to just de-siege Bahia. Bahia is the province I want to put my colonists back in, so that will take priority. The other one will just have the thing. And yeah, Tupiniquim think they're doing a service. Too late, I own the province, buddy. I'm literally going to de-siege the province that I want to continue colonising and then come for you. You're next. There's no other people in this war. I'm taking your capital. Thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. By the way. Of course, that'll be once Pernambuco's been done. But that will be in a few years' time, considering we've got 115 progress a year right now. Which is great. And I will take even more. Land of opportunity done. Marvellous. Bear in mind, I do also have 8 more years before I can fight Castile. I'm with Burgundy and Tlemcen. And they still definitely won't want anything in particular to do with me. And yes, Tupiniquim are trying once again to go around and siege everywhere. I don't think I want that, so go forth, Merc Army. Let's just stop Tupiniquim while we can. There we go. Marvellous. Then What I think I'll do is I'll make a couple thousand that can go around and try and look for El Dorado using that general. Once a province has been called, or I just shunt over 2 units now. That could work too. Let's send 3 units because I don't have the thing done yet. And I'll just drill with the 10k. Excellent stuff. I'm still getting dominance of the clergy, but that will be fixed. And then next off, I need to hit Havana. Realistically. Because it immediately has access into Mexico. I also could probably do with a preemptive in-between province. Maybe I make a claim on Arawak. Maybe I do. Let's put this in here. I'll put my other diplomat in France. Share knowledge with England, sure. Do they have exploration first? Yes, they do. That was kind of a mistake. But that's okay because England will colonise Newfoundland first. So let's send this 3 to Rio Grande. I'll make a 3rd general, I think. I want this general to stay with the 1 siege. It's doing a good job, so makes things easy. Right, Tupiniquim's been claimed. I want to get spy network on Tapuya. So once my colony's finished in Bahia, I land a colonist in Espirito Santo, for instance. And this is why I wanted to leave an army around here. Okay. When I do exploration stuff, I like to have my Dorado army specifically named, so I know what's going on. So I can see it at a glance at the side, and I know that if it's not got the general picture next to it, I need to attend to it. Put simply. And in less than a year, I will have Bahia complete. But I think for now, we'll end this episode here and pick this up in the next one. So for now, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.